Hello, hello, and welcome back. This is me climbing the Regulation E ladder. This was just a fun idea I had. I will be going to a local in about a week. So I'm just kind of jotting down a really cool, kind of fun team idea that I kind of came up with just so I can keep the meta a little bit more fun, a little bit more interesting, and, just kind of have fun with building some teams and giving other people some ideas. So, initially speaking, I have got Torterra here. We've got our Tortle. Okay? Torterra just seems like it's going to be a lot of fun. I've been messing around a lot with my Discord with a weakness policy as an item, so I thought it'd be kind of just funny to utilize the weakness policy with Torterra, so people kind of hesitate, because we are going to be going on the best of 3 ladder. It's super nice that Showdown and Regulation E have kind of had that, so... But this kind of spooks people out, kind of knowing like, hey, he's got a weakness policy. I need to be a little bit more careful hitting into their Torterra. And I'm running a bit of speed, if you guys can notice. Reason being is because if I Shell Smash, I can actually outspeed Fluttermane. So it's kind of awesome. Next up is going to be Empoleon, just a regular leftovers with Yawn set. I'm not going to run Protect. It's a little risky, but... I do definitely kind of want to try this out and just play around it. Competitive Empoleon just makes people kind of think twice about their actions. Clear Amulet Infernape. Now, this was something I've been messing around with a little bit on ladder. It is actually really, really fun. Being able to outspeed a lot of the meta. Yes, Ogerpon still outspeeds you, so if you are really going, oh my gosh, this is a huge meta pick, he's a little gimmicky, but in the same sense, the things that you do outspeed, you threaten with Encore, Fake Out, Drain Punch, Flare Blitz, they do massive damage, and a lot of Ogerpon are running themselves a little bit bulkier, so you will outspeed those bulkier Ogerpons. Clefairy is here just in case you want to set up anybody, have that defensive support, Heal Pulse to be able to heal yourself back up, Icy Wind support, and Helping Hand. Clefairy is really just here to kind of round out the defense on this team, just so you're not kind of running full hyper offense and not having any sort of backline for that. Chienpao is here. Chienpao D-Knight. Very normal set with both of them. Terra Normal E-Speed with Choice Band. Biggest difference is I'm running Rock Slide over Outrage just because I'm noticing a lot of like Fire Ogerpon, and Choice Band Rock Slide from a Dragonite is going to do damage. So a lot of people don't really prepare for that either. But anyways, let's kind of jump into these battles here. And let's climb the ladder. Alright, so we have a little bit of a fun team to go up against. We have AV, Hands, Choice Scarf Fu, Blood Moon Urse, with no Protect and Gunk Shot for some reason. Okay. Mixed Attacker. That's kind of cool. Okay. No Protect on Ogerpon? This man only has Protect on Tornadus. I'm going to be taking advantage of that. I mean, these two are just going to come in and sweep. Can I set up Torterra? That's what I really want to know. I might be able to, actually. Kind of want to start Torterra and Empoleon and then just bring these two in the back. So he's got Gunk Shot. Gunk Shot could be a little bit of like a... I don't think Gunk Shot's going to do that much damage. There we go. There we go. Oh, well, we one-shot Urshifu, so we're fine. Got that out of the way. Get a little bit of chip damage on a Torn. We just kind of go from there. I like that start. That's a good start. Ursaluna. What Terra type was this Ursaluna? Ground, yeah. We just immediately go for that again. I highly doubt... He could just Blood Moon into Torterra, which means I could just Terra Steel and go for Woodhammer right away, and then just Yawn Tornadus. Kind of like that, actually. Because, I mean, he could predict and go for, like, Earth Power into Torterra. I'm really not super scared about that. Because he doesn't have Protect on, like, anybody. I can just, like, take advantage of that massively. Ooh, that's unfortunate. For him, haha, goodbye. Oh, wow. He took that a lot better. I mean, I guess his defense is a lot better than I was giving it credit for. So, he's just going to Bleak Wind again, so I'll just Wide Guard to protect myself. And then he's going to Earth Power into Empoleon. I mean, I think Empoleon takes that super well, though. Even with the, like, Terra Ground, I don't know if I take it super well, but I should live. Yeah, okay, we're fine. Perfect. And he goes to sleep. I'm going to take advantage of this turn, going for Shell Smash, because depending on if he kills either of them, I can just kind of take advantage of this moment here. So, yep, just like I thought, so we are good there. And what I'm going to do is, I am literally just going to bring in Dragonite so he cannot just pretty much go for Tailwind. Just kind of guarantee that. Headlong Rush to take out our Ursaluna. And that's a good first game right there. And this is what I'm saying. Just watch. Look at this. Look at this speed. The speedy boy. Oh, that's just too cool. That's just too cool. Okay, that's fun. Alright. Preparing up for the next game here. So, I mean, like, you can see where it has potential. It definitely does. And all three Sinnoh starters, I do feel like, have potential in their own ways. I really do. I could just sweep this kid, which is, you know what, we'll just do it for game 2, because this is why you run Protect, is right here. I will immediately show you why. Empoleon is super solid for this, and I might just go... You know, Torterra's honestly really good in this matchup, so I'm just going to go with Torterra again. And like I'm saying, this is precisely why. What I can do here is... I mean... You know what? I don't mind. Just Protect and Stomping. Yep. Almost a one-hit KO. Should still be faster than the Iron Hands. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to switch into Empoleon here. Reason I'm doing this is because if he gets the speed drop on Bleak Wind Storm onto Empoleon, like I'm saying, I get the competitive boost. So, and it's a pretty solid defensive switch. I still have Terra in my back pocket as well, so it's just kind of nice to be able to have. I could go for Terra Grass here. I mean, it's relatively okay. Just so he doesn't super effective close combat me. But, like, then I'm super effective to Bleak Wind Storm, so I think I'm just going to go for Icy Wind here. Because either way, now I threaten him with E-Speeds on D-Knight. So, what I'm going to do here is, because this is a guaranteed KO, if he brings out Flutter Mane this turn, the thing that I know is unless he gets a crit with Tornadus, Chien-Pao is going to live that. So, perfect. So now, what is his Flutter Mane? It is Specs. So I know for sure that I can Sucker Punch it. I'm trying to determine if I bring in... Because what I think he does is he Terra Ghosts Tornadus. I mean, I guess with that knowledge, though, like, if he does that, I can... Yep, exactly. I was going to say I can pretty safely just bring in... Yep, and now that he locked himself into that, like I was about to say, I had Torterra in the back, so that's just an instant win. GG's. And let's get ourselves another game. Oh, you see the potential of Torterra? Torterra can do it. He is beautiful. And all three Sinnoh starters are honestly fairly solid. So, alright. we see we've got a Black Glasses Urshifu, so Infernape can do some work. Champao D-Knight can honestly do some just nasty work as well. So that's something I will be considering. In all honesty, I kind of want to lead Empoleon here. Just so he doesn't have, like, Tornadus. And just kind of, like, whittle down his front line as much as I can. I honestly think, like, Empoleon Torterra could be super solid, because then if he wants to intimidate Torterra, he has to activate competitive. And then I just think these two accent each other really well. In the back, I think I just go my hyper-offensive mode, because it's still so powerful. Okay, so we have a Taro, or I was looking at the hidden power. That's silly how that's there. So we have Spiky Shield, Ivy Cudgel, Swords Dance, Hornleech, Ogerpon. So probably a bulkier set, which could be fine to just yawn it. He does not have Taunt. So I'm gonna yawn Ogerpon, and I don't necessarily think I want to get greedy yet. What the heck? Let's try it out. He gets the Sword Stance up. I get my sword, or my Shell Smash, kind of up and going. Get the yawn off, so if he wants to keep those boosts, that's fine by me. I'm gonna yawn into Tornadus, and I am also going to... He's probably gonna Rain Dance here, right? I'm still gonna Wide Guard just in case he tries to go for Bleak Windstorm. Yeah, he just Ivy Cudgels. Excellent. Get that yawn off into Tornadus. And now we have a guaranteed hit into Ogerpon. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to kind of try to predict what he wants to switch into here. I would say Icy Wind is probably still my bet. You know what? Let's just yawn, and I'm going to Terra Steel Woodhammer into Ogerpon. Perfect. That yawn just applies pressure, so... Oh! The power of Torterra. Look at him go. Okay, so... The only problem is because he definitely threatens now. But, like, okay, so you go to kill Torterra with Urshifu. I don't know if Shadow Ball's gonna be enough. It might. It might not be. I am just gonna go for Flash Cannon. And I'm just gonna Woodhammer Flutter me. Yeah, let's just Headlong Rush Flutter Mane. So he does decide he wants to keep Urshifu in. Okay. I'm actually alright with that. Because now... Ooh, I don't have... Oh wait, no, he's locked into Thunderbolt. We're fine. I don't necessarily think I need to lock myself into anything crazy. I think I just lock myself into the safe Aerial Ace. Down goes Urshifu, and down goes Tornadus. There we go. Cool. Alright. And that's a good first game, because I know I'm going to be most likely faster than the... Well, even if I wasn't faster, I can just Ice Spin or Sucker Punch. So, it's a good first game. Let's just make sure Sucker Punch kills. Should. Perfect. Ready for our next match against our friend Avos GML. It takes some investment to climb this ladder, though. I mean, it takes some time. Definitely does. But, I mean, with it being best of 3, it definitely does kind of, like, attest to, like, the skills of each player, and I do really appreciate that. Wow, it even shows the rating right there. That's kind of cool. Huh. Didn't even recognize that. Alright, sweet. Well, this next one I want to mix things up a little bit. I did really like this lead, though. It pressures really heavily. But if I kind of mix things up a little bit by just doing that, it's going to be really hard to be able to adjust. And then what I can do is I can bring Infernape in the back. Do I want Infernape or do I want kind of... I do want Infernape. I want Infernape. And then I think I'm going to go Clefairy. Infernape, Clefairy. He's Terra Poison, so I know I can take him out. You are Terra Ghost, so I don't really want to mess with that. I am literally just going to Ice Spinner and Terra Normal E-Speed to see how much I do. Okay, he does detect. Does he just put up the Tailwind? He does. Interesting. Okay, I'm not super worried about Torn. Like, if I can take out Urshifu, I want to. So... goes for the Rain Dance. I don't necessarily kill him yet. But at least that's good knowledge. The reason I did that is because I didn't really know the calc of that. So, next up I can just bring out Infernape pretty easily. Yeah, I'll just go for Sucker Punch and Fake Out into Torn. Perfect. I'm honestly fine with letting Urshifu kind of stay in right there. He could Sucker Punch like himself. So what I'll probably do is, because I have a super bulky Clefairy in the back here, I can just protect. And just kind of go from there. Yep, goes for Sucker Punch. Ivy Cudgel is a one-hit KO. That's insane. That is actually insane. I'm going to go for Fake Out into Ogerpon, and then I will just Ice Spinner into Urshifu. Actually, we can just spam Sucker Punch. Because if he Spiky Shields, I can Encore him. And this is the beauty of having Encore on Infernape. Yep. That's fine, because now I am able to retract the Rain, but the only problem is Flutter Mane is most likely faster than Infernape. I might need to, like, trust that Infernape is faster. Yeah, he's not, so that's okay. Oh, wow. I might have been able to win with a Drain Punch into the Ogerpon slot. That's good knowledge for game 3. Sweet. Yeah, for game 3, I think I am pretty... The only thing is Flutter Mane is for sure faster than Infernape, so it does have a bit of speed investment. I could go back to my first lead. I do like that because it does pressure oppositely, and then just having these two in the back. The only reason why I don't want to bring Infernape on this one is because seeing that speed tier with Flutter Mane actually just showcases to me that Infernape might have a little bit of a hard time against this. So playing that core a little bit safer is going to be something I definitely do for this third game. But yeah, as you can see, I mean, like I'm saying, they all have amazing potential. We all know Chien-Pao Dragonite is just phenomenal in this format, so... But I did want to have a pretty consistent core to kind of go along with everything. You know, in all honesty, if I just go to get rid of Urshifu, it might be a good call. I mean, what? You close combat into Empoleon? You know what? I'm going to bring out Dragonite here, just so Empoleon doesn't have to take a... Oh, nice! Dang. He just goes for both of it, knowing that, like, I could have easily just used Empoleon there. Gutsy move. He does also know, but something I can take advantage of. As long as I live 1 Wicked Blow, Aerial Ace should be able to take out Urshifu. So, there goes Tailwind, and we take out Tornadus, thanks to that damage roll. Things are getting a little bit more peculiar, that's for sure. I'm honestly just going to Ice Spinner Flutter Mane, and I'm going to switch into Empoleon here. Yep. He does just go for Sucker Punch to take out my Chien Pao. That was so risky. Wow. Okay. I'm going to Terra Normal E-Speed into Flutter. And I'm going to Water Pledge Urshifu. See what Urshifu goes for. He does go for the Close Combat, which is actually huge for Dragonite, because now I can take initiative of that. It all depends on if I can one-shot. Oh, GG. Let's see if I could. I want to see if I could have. No. Yeah. Oh, that's sad. That's okay. We run it back. Get one more best of 3 match in with our really awkward team. But, you know, I think one of the biggest things that I could have improved on for that last battle was just slowing down a little bit more, realizing how much of a threat that Dark Urshifu actually was, and maybe just kind of adjusting the way that I brought my team, because Dragonite couldn't one-shot him with the Choice Band at E-Speed. It's definitely just a few things that, you know, you just bring a few a few adjustments for in the future. So, all right. In all honesty, Infernape is nasty here. I love Infernape here. Man, I'm gonna lead Infernape here actually. And then, you know, I could set up Torterra. I'm gonna try to just set up Torterra and let Infernape kind of fake out, do his own little thing. And then I'll probably bring... Chien-Pao D-Knight is good. But, like, what's your Heatran? It does have Flash Cannon. I'm going to go Empoleon Clefairy. Let's bring all 3 of them. Okay. I mean, I'm a pretty quick Torterra, in all honesty. I should be able to take 1. And if he activates my weakness policy, that would be hysterical. So, I'm going to fake out Shell Smash. And then he's Terra Grass. So, I mean, Terra Grass on Heatran's a pretty safe play. I was faster? Oh my gosh. Now Clefairy just goes in. Follow me. You have Heat Wave, right? So what I should actually do is go for Helping Hand. Headlong Rush. See if it's enough. I'm curious if it is. Oh, it does half. Dang, I'm so dead. Oh. That crit mattered. The scary thing is right there, he very well could have lost. I'm just going to go for the Icy Wind. I'm going to Icy Wind, Terra Steel, Wide Guard this play. Okay. He just Horn Leeches my Torterra, which wasn't a bad play at all. I Icy Wind again. Earth Power kills Torterra. I pretty much have to hope I'm faster than Heatran here. Empoleon's got to be faster than Heatran or I lose this. Dang. Yep. Shoot. That's okay. Man, I could have wide guarded there. Pretty peculiar play. Well, how can I forfeit here? Forfeit. There we go. Alright. Sweet. So for this next match, the biggest thing I need to adjust for is just realizing Torterra is not going to be very good into Heatran. So Terra Grass Heatran was something I really didn't prepare. Like, I saw that they had Heatran, but the Terra type is something I needed to prepare for, which Chien-Pao D-Knight can kind of cover that for me. Chien-Pao himself can cover that for me, honestly. So what I'll do is I'll lead Torterra Empoleon this time, and then I'm going to bring Chien-Pao, but I think I'm going to bring Infernape on this one. Just because I really like Infernape in this battle. I think Infernape's actually pretty consistent. So do you have Blizzard? You do. I honestly like just going for Wide Guard and... Well, if he Fake Outs and then just goes for, like, Blizzard, that could be really bad. So, I'm gonna... Icy Wind might not have been the play. He does just set the Aurora Veil, which is fine. You're the threat, so I Encore you. And then I just go for Flash Cannon and the Ninetales. There we go. And this is the beauty of Infernape, man. It really does just kind of get that work done. It's a really solid Pokemon. We just start doing Drain Fist into Heatran, and I'm actually just going to also Icy Wind, just so I can win speed tiers here. Oh, perfect. That is a one-shot? I guess I shouldn't be too surprised, but that's really bad. In all honesty, though, I can bring out Chien here. I'm gonna Protect, and I'm just gonna go for Flash Cannon into Ninetales. I could actually just go for Sacred Sword into Heatran, Flash Cannon, Ninetales. Okay, he goes for Protect. Now what does he go for here? He just Moonblasted. But that also means that Heatran is a guaranteed kill here with Torterra in the back, because Torterra's faster. He's gonna Earth Power here. I'm gonna yawn your Ninetales. Alright, so it's either you get rid of Ninetales. I'm gonna yawn Iron Hands. Because this very much, we can definitely win this one. We can come back from this one. As surprising as it may seem. Iron Hands does just go straight for Drain Punch. But we do luckily live. Now, do you have something in the back that can handle Torterra? I think I Terra Grass. I actually do. But then I'm super affected by, like, the only problem is... I'm gonna Terra Grass because I think Empoleon is actually super useful here. And I could be wrong. I could 100% be wrong. But Empoleon could be super useful. And, yeah. Okay. I think I got a Wide Guard, and I'm going to Icy Wind. He goes straight for Moonblast. Torterra eats that. Oh my gosh. Okay. We've got -1 speed on the Ninetales. Do I need... I might need to. I almost want to, like, predict you to wake up. Oh, GG. I should have gone for, well, I mean, if I Wide Guard there and he just Moonblasts, I mean, I die anyways. Pretty much, so... Because, like, what would have happened there is it just pretty much would have been like, oh no, I Wide Guard and then I go for something with Empoleon and then Empoleon just dies. So... It's okay, though. Give it one more match, kind of see what goes on for this team, and we'll see if we can kind of break it even with 2-2. Just a fun little match with Torterra. Booster energy. See, I think Specs is so much easier to play against. I think Booster energy is better because you can throw people off with Protect. In all honesty, I really think just leading Empoleon here. Because Empoleon also threatens a lot of things. I kind of like just doing that. Because Dragonite's so powerful that I can deal some really nice chip damage into the back line. And I honestly like just going with those two in the back. There we go. Okay, so now what we can do... He's got Trick Room, but it doesn't benefit. Like, he's not gonna Trick Room. I almost just want to Water Pledge into Farigiraf. Who does he switch into? Ogerpon? Rillaboom? Okay. I'm not, like, super scared of Rillaboom. Perfect. What does Rillaboom have for me? He has high horsepower, but I could so Terra Grass here. I think that would be too preemptive of a Terra, though. I could pretty safely just go for Flash Cannon and Rock Slide here. It's a fine play. Empoleon is so good. Like, Empoleon is so good. You just have to, like, you really have to play Empoleon's type, like, really strategically. But, I mean, it just, it does what it needs to. Now, it's either I waste Terra. Do I need Terra on these two? No. Not at all. I'm just going to Terra and then go for Rock Slide. I guess it's a fine play just going for Cudgel into Empoleon. That was a good play. I'll give you that. But there we go. Now, funny part is, I just Protect, switch an Infernape. Let's see. Do you have a move? Nope. In all honesty, what I do is I just, for sure, make sure Landorus isn't a thing because he is Scarfed. Infernape goes down, but Infernape did the job that he needed to. I spam Sucker Punch, and we just E-Speed. Good game. Okay. Now, we see for the last game. What are we going to be doing? I say the last game. I don't know if I'm going to win or not. I'm confident in the team, but not to the point where I'm just like, oh, I'm going to sweep this kid. It'll be easy. Maybe I should be that confident. I honestly like just going like it. I want to do the same lead again because he really doesn't have good answers for it. Yeah, he really doesn't have good answers for that lead. That lead kind of covers everything I need it to. Infernape, the only reason I don't want to bring it is because I have a feeling he's faster than Infernape. And because it's booster energy as well, I'm betting that Flutter is faster too. I think I'll just go Torterra. Let's bring the big guy. What do you have for me? Sunny Day, Tailwind. I'm just gonna Icy Wind, Terra Normal, E-Speed into Torn. I might not even need to Terra Normal. Let's just Icy Wind and E-Speed. Dude, Empoleon tanks that. I only hit one, but... Oh, wow, it doesn't die. It's actually really surprising. Terra Flying. I could sow Terra Grass here and live. You know what? No. I'm going to switch into Torterra and E-Speed. In all honesty, a fire type move into Torterra is so obvious. Does he have Dazzling Gleam? He does. Yeah, man, but I could so take advantage of this. And I'm going to. Nice. D-Knight lives. Torterra doesn't. But are you speed? I can't ever tell. It always covers it. Fluttermane is special attack. You spiky shield, right? And I'm okay with that. Okay. It's a hard call. I definitely bring in Dragonite here. I just go for this. Does Empoleon live? Lives on 1? Oh, Empoleon, you have made me so happy. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. I like just going for Ice Spinner into Fluttermane, and then we'll just Water Pledge. There we go. Sweet. That's a good third game. Good demonstration for the team. Oh, yes. Man, I dropped a lot after those few losses. It's insane. What would I improve with the team? In all honesty, I think Steel for Torterra would probably need a change to something like Water. Yeah, just so you could better match up into some certain scenarios and have a lot more, not resists necessarily, but a lot more just defensive options. Otherwise, I mean, I have a lot of fun with this team. I think this team is honestly pretty good. Infernape, you know, he's got matches where he's going to be really solid, and then matches where he's kind of eh. So, he's kind of fun, though, with Fake Out and Encore. He's really a good utility to have. And then these two are just behemoths. They always will be. Well, I hope everybody has a great rest of the day. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more. I will be making more teams throughout the weeks just so that everybody can be prepared for Reg E that watches. So thank you so much, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Peace.